Hello student, how are you all? I hope everyone doing great. So welcome to the channel and welcome to the session. So in today's session, I'm going to teach you or I'm going to tell you that how to write exam. Yes, you can tell that this session is all about ninja techniques to get good score in exam. So, student, you might have came across, many videos, strategy-based video or motivational video. Some teachers are taking some YouTube videos you have taken or just you have watched, right? That everybody is telling you this chapter, this lesson, this. Just prepare and get good score. But no one tells you how to write exam or the how to present that answer in exam. Just think about it that if you well prepared, okay, you well prepared, but you're unable to write in exam, you don't know how to present that answer, how to write that answer, will you be able to get a good score? See, writing exam, it's a kind of another art. Okay, study and all, everything is fine. But when it comes to writing exam, it's completely different thing. And the way you write your answer, the same way you get a, I mean, I consider, according to me actually, what I have seen, writing answer proportional to getting a score. Correct? That doesn't mean, you will be writing more lengthy answer. I'll tell you the tips, don't worry. Okay, one story actually, not a story. The, real life example actually. You might have seen your friends or few students, those who are not even learning. I mean, they are not good at study. But they are ending up getting good score. How? Why? Because they knows how to write exam, because they knows how to present that answer. Correct? They knows how to present that answer, how to write, and how much I should write to get a good score. Okay, don't worry. In this video I will be giving you some tips that you can score good score, I mean good marks in exam. So without any further delay, let's begin this session. And it's a request that you like this session, subscribe this channel to get good more videos like this. Okay, so let's begin this session without any further delay. Okay, so as the topic is how to write exam, in short, here it's some ninja techniques you'll be getting good score. Ninja techniques, so from there you can get good score. So let's start with good quote, one good line. So Albert Einstein, they said that success doesn't come to you, you go to it. It's very true line. Okay, so success doesn't come to you, you need to go to the success. So for that you need to work hard and work smart. Just working hard, it's not enough. If you will work harder and not smartly doing it, no use of doing that work, you will never ever success, what I believe. So smartly you need it. The way you learn, the same way you need to present your answer as well. Okay, so the very first thing, without any further delay, let's jump to our point. So the initial stage of exam. What happens in initial stage of exam when we go to exam hall? So before 5 minutes, instead of taking calm, instead of being calm, we constantly studying this question, and we are getting so much of panic. Somebody is coming and somebody is saying that this question is going to come, you start reading that one. Yes, sometimes that question comes, there is my probability it will come, but why you are in such a hurry? Whatever you have learned, just focus on that. Okay, focus on that. Okay, just being a calm, have some water, drink some water and calm yourself. Correct? So this is the initial stage. Now what happens when we sit in exam hall? Now just a 1 minute before getting question paper. Okay, so the very first step what you have to do, that is, when you get a question paper, let's say examiner came and he started distributing question paper. What happens? Now everybody is telling that start reading all the question. You should first complete all the. But what I believe, I think we should not read each and every question. What if there are few questions and that question you don't know the answer? Then what will happen? You automatically get a anxiety. Your anxiety level will increase. Depression. You will be in a depression, right? So instead of reading each and every question, just once, I would say, just once go through the paper, how many questions are there, just see that how many questions are there, and start writing the question paper from very beginning. Okay, instead of just looking here and there, this question I don't know, this question I don't know, this, at least which start writing instead of worrying about the other question. So that is why I'm saying, do not read all each and every question. Just check how many questions are there so that you can complete in within time. Okay, so whatever answer you know, you start reading. Eventually that question also come which you don't know. Okay, and do not panic. And the only solution we have, do not read whole paper. I have seen many students, they start reading whole paper and they comes in tension, and because of that whole paper it goes very very badly and they end up getting very bad score. So instead of reading each and every question, just go through paper, start writing paper without wasting any time. Okay, so here's the very first tip: don't read whole paper. Now come to the next point, that is next topic. The second topic is avoid overwriting. What happens? Some students are there, they they knows, let's say you came across one first question, and that question consider it has a only 1 marks, but very well, whole quantum theory about it. Okay, so like, if even if you are writing 2 page of answer for 1 marks question, you will not get the good score. Only one marks you will be getting. So avoid I would say avoid overwriting. Don't write much. Okay, if it is 1 marks question and it should be end up with the 2 sentence or 3 sentence, so that much only you need to write. What if you started writing? Yes, I know you learned about it and you can write at least 3 pages of it. But what's the use? You will be wasting your time over there, and eventually you're not getting anything over there. Okay, only 1 marks you will get. So instead of writing 2 pages of answer for 1 marks, just go for 3 or 5 lines and you will be getting 1 marks. Okay, so avoid overwriting things. Okay, don't write much for one score. If you're getting 5 marks wala question, definitely you go for 5 pages or 3 pages, but don't write at least lengthy answers for the 1 marks question. So write answer as according to the marks given. Okay, so this is here's the second tip. And the next tip I have, that is the third one: attempt whole paper. This is a very important tip here. That is, there are few students, they are so much I would say honest about paper. Examiner, what they need, you know what happens, some student, let's say there are 10 questions, they knows just 5 question, and other 5 question they knew little bit about it, but they don't know exact answer. So what they do, they just leave it as it is. So what will happen? they'll be getting just 5, whatever the question they have wrote, okay, they have written, only for that answer they will be getting. Let's say that 5 question you don't know, but at least answer you don't know, but at least you know about it, right? You know that in whole year at least you learned something about it. So I would say, instead of leaving as it is, write something about it. If something will be as appropriate, examiner will give you the marks. And in NCERT there is a rule: if you are leaving as it is question, no marks will be given. But if you just attempt that question, so the question, even the answer is wrong, but on steps you will be getting a score. Okay, so even if you don't know the answer, but you know about the topic, so please write, you can write the answer of that question, you will be getting the good score. And that's how few student gets good score. Okay, so even no, you don't know, so that's why I'm saying that attempt whole paper, okay, instead of leaving some question as it is. Even if you don't know the answer of it, you know something about it, write it. Okay, you will get a good score. This is the most important tip actually. Okay, now let's come to the fourth point. Okay, what happens if there are some questions, let's say you don't know about it, okay, but few student, what happens, they get so panic, they, because of that, those question, okay, that question they don't know, because of that they are not writing, they get panic and they are unable to write other questions also, they get so scared. Okay, so in exam, if you don't know the answer of few question, that doesn't mean you need to be panic over there. Have some drink, keep a drink bottle, okay, water bottle with you, take a take a I mean have a drink of water and start writing whatever the question you know. And eventually, if you don't know the answer of any question, try writing something, try to remember something, okay. And but please do not get panicked after seeing if you don't know any few of the questions answers. Okay, so because when you will get panic, eventually you will not able to write the whole paper and you will ending up like you will be not getting good score. So the choice is yours, whether get panic or writing your whole paper in good way. Okay, and the last but not least, this is the one of fifth tip, that is time management. Okay, so whether you know answer, don't know answer, but let's say you know whole the paper, okay, but you don't have time management. Let's say there are 40 questions and you have 2 hours of time, okay, so manage time accordingly, because you're not going to get 1 minute extra over there. So that's why I said, if there is one question which involves only 1 marks, okay, so write answer only as according to the 1 marks only, do not overwrite, okay, lengthy, just waste your time on one question. So manage your time and complete whole paper within time limit, otherwise your paper will be incomplete and you will not be getting good score. So here's are the 5 tips which I took here. I hope it helped you to get good score. So let's summarize what we did here. The very first, what we learned: do not read whole paper, okay, because it will eventually give you the tension if you don't know, in case you don't know any answer. The second one, that is avoid overwriting, that means avoid overwriting lengthy answers, avoid, write answer according to the marks given, okay. And the third one is attempt whole paper, even if you don't know the answer of few questions, but please try to write something about it, definitely you'll be getting some answer, okay. And do not panic, every time. Okay, and just keep in mind that time is very limited. Okay, you'll be getting just 3 or 2 hours of time, so within time limit try to write your whole paper. So that's it about today's session. So thank you so much, attending this session, attending, watching this video. All the very best for your exam. Take care, stay motivated, and bye. So like this session and subscribe this session. Bye bye everyone. Take care.